How Tom Brady spends his millions. A career in sports seems lucrative, especially if it lasts. Tom Brady has cemented himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL and has gathered a fortune from the game. Just how much has Tom Brady made in his fruitful career, and how has he spent his cash? Subscribe and ring the notifications bell if you haven't, and let's begin. Anywhere you look, Tom Brady is shattering records. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback recently set the record for passing yards and even extended his own passing touchdown record. His wife, supermodel legend Gisele Bündchen, has also been crushing records, and they've both been doing that well off the field, too. It is safe to say, then, that the Bradys are money-making machines, which they've comfortably been doing for over 20 years now. Tom Brady began his NFL career as a true backup. He was a sixth-round pick in the 2000 NFL Draft, the 199th player selected overall, and was picked up by the New England Patriots to back up the then quarterback Drew Bledsoe. After Bledsoe was knocked out of a game in Brady's second season, the former Michigan quarterback took over the starting position and never gave it back, starting for the next 20 years in New England before he went for warmer climates and signed with Tampa Bay back in 2020. Tom Brady has accumulated a lot over his playing career and is roughly estimated to make over $291 million on the field by the end of his 2022 contract with his current team. Tom and Gisele have been married since 2009, and they have built quite the life together thanks to their ridiculously successful careers. With an estimated net worth of $580 million, the power couple live a rather fabulous life and provide their kids with the very best. When they left New England so that Brady could be present for this year's football season with his new team, they bought a waterfront home on Indian Creek Island for $17 million. The 5,000-foot square foot estate made them neighbors to other upper-crust Miami residents in the exclusive Billionaires Bunker neighborhood, including Adriana Lima and Ivanka Trump. Tom Brady and his wife built their 14,000-square-foot compound from scratch in Brentwood in 2009, and the home has a moat, chicken coop, and garden. Purchasing the land and building cost them about $31 million, but the home was later sold to Dr. Dre for $40 million. In 2014, Brady also purchased a highly sought-after condo in New York City at 1 Madison for a reported price of $11.7 million. The condo sits on the 48th floor of the building and offers a full view of the city of New York. While they only kept the property for 2 years, they eventually sold it, but they weren't done with New York. Brady purchased another condo in New York in the expensive Tribeca area, and the condo costs around $20 million. The 5,000-square-foot condo is positioned on the 12th floor, which is exciting because Brady actually wears the number 12. Like other millionaires, the couple also fancy boats, and even shelled out a few $1,000,000 to purchase their own private boat, which they named Viva La Vida. Reportedly, the couple also own a $20 million waterfront apartment with an astounding view in Tribeca. However, buying lavish homes isn't the only way they spend their cash. Apart from being spotted on family vacations, Tom and his wife are particularly charitable, and they give some of their wealth to support good causes. After signing with Tampa Bay, Brady and Bündchen donated 750,000 meals to Feeding Tampa Bay, a nonprofit that fights hunger and food insecurity. Also, Brady partnered with the aviation company Wheels Up to support an initiative which aimed to give meals to 10 million people facing food scarcity due to the lockdown restrictions last year. Despite being an Aston Martin spokesperson, Brady hasn't been limited to just owning the famous British sports car brand. It is reported that he owns a number of luxury cars, including an Aston Martin, which I guess is for good measure. The family not only owns a 2017 DB11, they also own one of 12 limited editions of 2018 Vanquish S Volante TB12, making this potentially the highest valued car in his collection. Perhaps the most affordable car in his collection is his 2009 Audi R8 that comes in at $168,000, while the most expensive car has to go to the much sought-after Bugatti Veyron Supersport. There are only 450 of this vehicle, and it cost the family $3 million to purchase. As a nice house demands extremely high running costs, so does the Bugatti Veyron. The manufacturers recommend that all fluids must be changed every year, and that goes at the cost of $25,000. They also recommend a full tire replacement every couple of years, which costs another $38,000. Although Brady previously called himself a homebody that only splashes out on real estate, the family has gone all out on a few extravagant pieces to flex their wealth. Gisele's engagement ring costs $145,000, and their custom 77-foot yacht, the Viva La Vida, cost about $6 million to purchase. One thing of note is that Tom Brady's individual net worth sits around $250 million, and his supermodel wife has an estimated net worth of $400 million, independent of Tom and his exploits. Apart from spending so much on luxury items and super dope private holidays, Tom Brady is particular about his health and fitness, to the point that he also spends a lot on his food just to stay fit, healthy, and ultimately relevant to the game. Did you enjoy the video? Tap on the like button and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated.